Since I was 4, I knew I was going to be doing music, to be honest with you. My grandparents had a piano growing up in their house, and I always would touch it passing by, you know, without knowing how to play it. So that, I guess that instilled that in me, you know, and it just came out later on. I taught myself how to play the drums when I was in church. That was my first instrument before I was even really like in front of the microphone. It was more instruments. And then a piano, I won a piano, a very nice piano when I was about 15, 14. Piano's my baby. There was a song by Slick Rick, it's called Children's Bedtime Story. I used to write, literally, me and my friend used to write all the lyrics on the paper, and I was probably like 7 or 8. It goes like, once upon a time not long ago. That really inspired me as far as that. Around 2010, 2011 is when I, you know, started doing it professionally. Started getting into studios and making the sound more than, you know, something that sounds like you just made it in your room. So I've been doing that for a while now. I've always said that I do not want to be put in a box, and I guess my music speaks for itself in that sense, because a 50-year-old can listen to my music. I have 50, 60-year-olds who,
it was like 2004.
you know, reach out to me and tell me they like my music. And
in a car, you had a Honda Accord. This
young crowd also.
No keyboard, look, going through life, trying to find myself. Bunch of friends around.
I'm just inspired by life. So anybody who's lived life, they can, you know, relate to something I'm talking about.
Shy boy, you better take your shot. Look, keyboard, I'm trying to put my key in your lot. Look, I was 14, what the fuck you thought?
Never tried to be somebody else.
Life's so different now, yeah. Those just memories now. And you think I would just forget about it?
So the fact that people, you know, attach to my music and relate to it.
Was acting like a saint? Trying to catch my check and you the bank? Feeling mighty thirsty with drink. Woo, so draw me in the river or the lake. Yeah.
That means everything to me, because it's still me being true to myself at my core. And it still feels good because people, you know, listen to my music. And they like, you know, what I have to say, so. The community's always been supportive.
Remember, the fire, the ember, the cold of December. I'll never forget you. I'll never forget you.
I've always said that I'm personally at the point of no return, if you will.
I'm telling you now, it was like 2000 and wait up. Buying a kid, man, I'm trying to get the cake up.
I'm not going to be that guy where people are like, remember that one guy, Lavell?
It's made up. By this time, we already have relationships.
That's how you say his name, kind of thing, you know?
Too fast, I never put a break up. Got a short fuse, man, learn to be patient.
What happened to him?
Think about you, thoughts be racing, palms get sweaty, heart starts pacing.
That's not something I want to do.
I guess in the past I kind of act right. I guess I saw myself in the limelight.
I've always wanted to at least, you know, prove to myself that, hey man, you want to do this? Just put everything into it. And if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, at least at the end of the day, you're solid with that, and you know that you gave it your all.
Remember, the fire, the ember, the cold of December. I'll never forget you. I'll never forget you.
Honestly, my whole life, I've been a part of music. That's always been there. Always something I've always come back to.
Trying to get the best of me, know the future is uncertain.
So I always knew that I wanted to do music.
Past memories, trying to get the best of me, know the future is uncertain. So
a lot of people are shocked, if you will, that they like, you live in El Paso? I didn't know you live in El Paso. When I'm at Walmart or something, like, yeah, I'm just a normal guy. People ask me for advice. I don't have all the answers because I'm still, you know, on this journey myself. But that's the best advice I can give them, is that what I've learned is through all the ups and downs, if you just stay, you know, stay pushing and stay consistent, it'll happen for you.
You never know who or what you might find in El Paso. Great stuff. Hey, coming up in sports, it's time to face off at the